Warning, the views and beliefs in the following program does not reflect the views of Boom Broadcasting. We give full creative control to our creators and do not believe in cancel culture. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nightcap. If you don't know by now, no, viewer discretion is advised.
Live from the MOWM studio, Boom Broadcasting presents The Nightcap. And your host of The Nightcap, mouthing off with Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nightcap here on Boom Broadcasting, hosted by yours truly. Yes, it's me. It is me. It is MOWM. It's Mike, ladies and gentlemen. Mouthing off with Mike here in the building. Of course, with my fellow Boom brother. The Boom Boys are back in the building. I've got the man who goes by the name of Podcast Mini, the host of everyone's favorite sports talk show weekly on Boom Broadcasting. That's Shannon Smith. What's going on today, sir? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. Let's talk about this Monday Night Raw, shall we?
I think we should talk about this Monday Night Raw. I think we've got I've got words to talk about this Raw. I don't know if the people are going to like the words that I have to say about tonight's Raw, Shannon. Before we kind of get into each kind of segment or the important things from a total eclipse of Monday Night Raw, what do you got?
Sometimes, in the country, I just want to say that sometimes you got to take the bad parts out and you got to do some things with them. That's why we come up with chitlins. That's why we have chicken dumplings. That's why we just have what we have. And this is what we're doing with this episode. We just having what we have. And what we have is a little bit of something and a little bit of nothing.
I would agree to that sentiment. Listen, you know that old saying about what no filler, all the real things, no preservatives, no filler. I'm gonna be honest with you, Shannon. Tonight's Monday Night Raw felt like it was filler only, except maybe 3 things coming out of Raw tonight. It was about 3 good things, I would say.
I would say so too. I mean, I believe it. We were discussing it beforehand. This was filler stuff in here, so here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Listen, before we even get into the show here, Shannon, if you have been living under a rock, ladies and gentlemen, viewing the Nightcap here across Boom Broadcasting social medias, and of course my Twitter at MOWM_podcast, you know that Samantha Irving has departed WWE in a moment where I fell down to my knees in my home in the middle of the afternoon and screamed at the sky, why? I loved Samantha Irving. I thought she brought an energy that we have never seen before from a ring announcer in WWE's history. And Samantha's gone, Shannon, but Lillian Garcia is back. She's back, and she's the voice of generations, the voice of my childhood, I'd say, her and Tony Chimmel. But how do you feel about this? Because I'm still a little in pain still.
You know what? I was surprised. I mean, she didn't even say anything. It was like, okay, so she was doing things, and she sung God Bless America at the last PLE and at Bad Blood, and it seemed like everything was just okay. Then all of a sudden it was like Samantha Irvin's gone. I thought it was a lie. I thought it was clickbait. I was like, man, ain't no way she leaving, man. She ain't never said anything. She didn't hint around and nothing like that. It was just, okay, I'm going, guys, bye. And we're like, really?
Like, what? What do you mean you're gone?
Yeah. I mean, you can't go. Why? And then after that, it was really real. Like when I tuned in, I was like, okay, when I tune in Monday Night Raw, we'll find out. And sure enough, Joe Tessitore said it. I was like, what? It was
Dude,
no warning, no nothing.
nothing. Not even here's the part that really gets me, and we'll go to the prez. Kayla Braxton got a big send off, and Samantha didn't get anything. She didn't even like. She could have called. Like I would have been okay if she would have announced, "Hey, I'm leaving WWE. You know, it's my time to leave." Which, if you saw her tweet, she posted a screenshot of some words and notes that are of about her leaving the company. But like no send off treatment, no like thank you, Samantha. No, obviously they said it on commentary, but like not even have her call like the main event match as her final send off so the crowd can chant. Outpouring of love on social media today. I think she was trending all afternoon on Twitter. But like, dude, I'm in shock. I'm in disbelief, and I wish her nothing but the best. But man, it's gonna be I really liked her.
Yeah.
I'm and it's like, I'm sure you've seen fans. There's some fans that really like her, and there's some fans that really hate her. And a part of the fan base is happy tonight, and a part of the other side of the fan base is unhappy. But there's going to be happy and unhappy people. But just weird taste. Just a weird, the whole vibe about it too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with MD on that one. No send off, no thank you, no nothing. It was just so sudden. I don't know. Hopefully, nothing bad happened. Hopefully, it was no like bad feelings or hard feelings or anything like that. I hope that ain't the case. But when you don't get a send off or you just go without warning, something was not good. And I hope that
Yeah.
ain't the case.
I hope that's not the case, man. I guess we'll have to find out when we get, maybe some more insights from her, or maybe, one of those wrestling reporting agencies that are so many to choose from. You could pick your choosing. You can have whatever you like whenever you want. Hitting Shannon with all the song lyrics tonight and all the song references. I always appreciate having Shannon on the show because he always picks them up. He always gets them. He always gives me a little chuckle.
Cool.
Folks, we've got a lot to cover here. Well, I should say not a lot to cover, but let's start covering it. Logan is welcome back, of course. Logan, much love to you. He's not surprised. Jay lost tonight. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, main event Jey Uso is no longer the Intercontinental Champion. No yeet for me on that one. Our good friends over at Revisiting the Mania said Hunter is going to be doing a lot of filler stuff until after Crown Jewel. You know what? That is truer words could not have been spoken here tonight on the Nightcap.
Oh yeah.
He is. He is. They are slow building everything until Survivor Series, Shannon. I don't think tonight, I think only legitimately 3 things advance tonight. The Wyatt Six, Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed, and Jey Uso getting back to the bloodline. Those are the 3 big takeaways from a 2-hour show tonight. That's it. That's really all we got.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? And I think that's good. It may not be great for others, but that means that the PLEs are going to be better. The storylines are going to match in. So, you're going to have to take the good with the bad. You're going to have to stomach the not so good for a little bit in order for it. Because, I mean, if what they're doing with Crown Jewel, if they're trying to take this very, very seriously although we all felt like the Crown Jewel title is a waste of time, that it's silly and all this. They are really pushing this, and this is odd. I mean, this better be worth it because I don't think that it will be, but hopefully I'm wrong. But I seriously doubt it because they're really trying to push this. They're trying to make this legit, and I don't know how they're gonna do it, but we'll see.
That's so true. Listen, you've heard my thoughts on this. You've heard my thoughts live on this.
Yeah.
Stinks. This title is gross. I would
Yeah.
say the redeeming quality of it is that the women's title looks good with the white strap, and only because of the white strap. It has no bearing on the advancement of storylines within WWE at this current moment, before things take place in Crown Jewel. It's not going to be defended at all during the year. It's not like someone's going to go up to Gunther or Cody and be like, I challenge you to determine who the greatest world universal champion of Crown Jewel Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is. No, boom, gone. It is not canon to anything
No.
WWE outside of this show. And you're building everything for it, and there's nothing being built outside of Cody, Gunther, Liv, Nia, and now we know Seth and Bronson Reed will happen at Crown Jewel. And Mike, Prez, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. And guess what? I told you so. That's all. That's all. I'm just gonna. I told you so.
I understand why they would feel like this would not make Crown Jewel. I get it. But then again, what else are you going to add? I mean, are they going to get the tag team championships defended or going for it at Crown Jewel as well too? Are they going to do that? What else are you going to get? Is there going to be more title matches? What is NXT what's their involvement going to be in it? If there is an involvement with NXT, because we already know that NXT is about to be the third brand. Let's just leave it at that.
Absolutely, NXT is the third brand.
Let's just leave it at that. It's no longer developmental, which is great, and I've got a whole mess of thoughts on that. We'll get back to that later because we're going to talk about that sometime soon. But there's more stuff to be added to this, and they're running out of time.
It's so, listen, 3 matches announced as of tonight. You have 2 weeks for that premium live event.
Mm-hmm.
And if we go by the Triple H code of booking, 2 more matches are coming. And like you said, will which set of are the tag titles going to be defended? Are we going to see another championship match? Will the mid-card titles be defended? Could we see Braun Breaker defend the IC title? Could we see LA Knight defend the US title? Will they do the finals of the SmackDown tag tournament there or the Raw tag tournament there? It's weird. It's definitely rushed and put together.
Yep.
That 100%. But I am happy at least Seth and Bronson get to have a match on a premium live event. That's what I'm happy about. A little redo from last year at Elimination Chamber where they were supposed to have a match, but Seth got hurt. So I'm glad that it's going to at least get to a premium live event. Are you happy about that, or are you indifferent?
I do like it. I mean, I feel like Seth is asking for trouble because that's a whole lot, and he got to wrestle. But other than that, it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a good match. The fact that they're just letting them just beat the crap out of each other, just like for no reason, is good to me. I like it. So it's just like, it's the most oddball thing ever, beginning of the show out of nowhere. It's just like all of a sudden Bronson Reed just walking in, Seth Rollins come out of nowhere, bow, and you're just like,
bam, suitcase to the ribs, dude, suitcase to the ribs.
It was great. I liked it. I was like, yes. I'm like, for real, open it up, boom, there you go, hit him in the head, and then after that they just get to fighting.
table spot in the first 5 minutes of Raw, destroyed, decimated, exploded.
It was good. I mean, for real, I would say that was the best thing to do for a Raw that did not have a lot of action. So it was a good opening. It caught your attention. It was the grabber, so that worked. It's like, oh man, what's gonna happen tonight? All of a sudden, bam, hit with a suitcase. Great. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, Raw's gonna be fire tonight We got a table spot in the first 5 minutes of the show.
Right.
Everybody's fighting already. You got Adam Pearce already looking for a drink, trying to hit the bottle. He's already fucking distraught. Hair, whatever's left of his hair's falling out. Obviously, he's bald. You know, his head was looking extra shiny tonight. I said, "Oh, we're in for a hell of a Monday Night Raw tonight." And then everything falls right off the line. Just train derailed throughout the show.
That poor man, Adam Pearce, that poor man, he went through so much hell tonight. It was fun to watch, him just like lose his mind. Like he didn't know which way was up. It was like, oh my God. This is how it was. It's like his whole oh my God.
Dude, he was struggling. I love watching Adam Pearce struggle on Raw.
Yeah.
It's at this point, it's like a part of the show. It's like, oh, what's this poor guy gonna get put through tonight? You know?
Ava and Nick Aldis do not have near the troubles that man has. Like none at all. Ava go in there and say, you and you were having a match. Nick Aldis just go in there and just scare everybody. And Adam Pearce is just like, that's it. Like no one talks junk to Nick Aldis. Like no one talks junk to that dude. It's like, okay, cool, we're going. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's hitting up Pierce with the drama. Now I'm all aboard on this train, on the Seth Bronson train at Crown Jewel. Match gets made official later on. We're gonna just kind of put that together because really it all ties itself together. Our first taste of action tonight is a first round match in this WWE World Tag Team Title Tournament. The New Day versus AOP. And if you noticed, AOP has included a new member now because The Miz is with them for some reason tonight. R-Truth gets involved, chaos breaks down, and the New Day win Shannon and advance. So here's the question for you. Will the New Day actually break up?
You know what? We don't know. 1 week they aren't. 1 week they are. I guess we'll never know because no one knows. I mean, it's okay. I know that with Odyssey and everything, that fell short because of him being silly out in the world and getting in trouble and getting dismissed. That was what was going to do it. Well, that didn't go well. And now it's just kind of like, okay, we'll put them in this tag tournament and we don't know if they're going to win. And they win. And now it's like, they don't know if they want to be together. They don't even know if they're going to split up. It is so mysterious. They don't even know. No one does. Does anyone know? Anyone? No one knows. I'm like,
no one knows.
No one knows. I mean, for real, it's just, and it sucks because, they had a plan and the plan fell through. And I get it. Plans fall through. And then putting the Miz with AOP, no one saw that coming either. It's and then the only cool thing about that was R-Truth went out there and beat the crap out of him, and that was it. But still,
but now here's the kicker. You bring that up. I'm glad you brought that up. R-Truth's trying to fight the Miz. AOP's beating the shit out of poor R-Truth. I love AOP and Final Testament about how dare you put your hands on a national treasure such as the likes of Ron, the Truth Killings. How dare you?
Yes.
And then here's the kicker. See, this is what makes me think I don't think the New Day are going to split because Kofi goes to try to help R-Truth and Woods grabs him and says, no, don't you dare. Don't help him. It's not our battle. And they leave R-Truth to just get destroyed for the moment. Now let me play this by you. Could we see the New Day? Could we see Woods turn heel and effectively infect Kofi and they turn heel? Could we get the heel New Day instead of a split?
I think that could work. I really do because Woods is trying to turn. He's trying, and so you can tell he's trying to turn. But Kofi, on the other hand, he's not turning. He's a face. Woods could be a heel. He's had fun being a face. He has, but I think he's wanting to go into serious competition, and I get it. So Woods will turn before Kofi does. It's a smart move for Woods to
Yeah.
turn. So I think that could work. I think it could.
See, something we're gonna keep an eye on. I mean, Kofi could probably resist it and then finally be like, "Woods, what's wrong with you?" And Woods just snap and just beat him down. Or maybe Kofi's like, you know what? Maybe Woods is right. Maybe we are being disrespected. Maybe we are being overlooked as the veterans. Maybe you're right, Woods. Maybe it's not just you. Maybe it's the both of us here. Obviously we know Woods has singles title aspirations, but maybe he turns Kofi with him. It's a thought, you know what I mean? That's where we come on here and we spitball.
Yeah, I mean, because one of the number one rule of a heel is for the heel to make it seem like he's not a heel. And so that is why I think that it could work because, Xavier Woods can go and say, look, this is what's been happening to us. It's time for us to get what we deserve. And that'll justify the heel turn. So, yeah.
There it is. I love it. The Prez said he knew that I told you so was coming. He's right. He knew it was coming. He should know better by now who he's dealing with. ZWC, thanks for joining the Nightcap. We love you, brother. 24/7 title and Strowman's greatest Royal Rumble title have more legitimacy than the Crown Jewel Championship. I would say the 24/7 title legitimacy trumps all of those titles included. 100%. Prez thinks the bloodline at Crown Jewel, maybe. I don't know. I'm torn on it.
Yeah, that could. They'll
Could
somehow, some way.
segment. They'll be in the fold. Yeah, they'll find something.
Yeah.
Good to see you back, MLW. Good. Thanks for having me back. Good to see all you guys back here. Dealing with the little. I wouldn't say this is my flu game. Michael Jordan. No flu game for me. I'd say maybe like sinus infection game. A little dealing with a little ick. So if you hear it, if I sound like Fran Drescher, don't come to me. I'm not your nanny. Settle down. Settle down. Tag team women's match in Crown Jewel. Logan, from your lips to Triple H's ears, my man. From your lips to his ears. I hope so. I would like to. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I mean, you know who did come tonight? The Wyatt Six came and attacked the Final Testament here on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, I do have some visual elements for your enjoyment here tonight on the Nightcap. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Wyatt Six coming for the Final Testament and the Miz. Not just the Final Testament, but they're out for the Miz. I'm sure you guys, if you need a quick history lesson, Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, has a lot of history with the Miz. B team, go, go, go. So, Shannon, great decision, I think, to have these two, I guess, spooky factions, scary factions face off in the spookiest month of the year, October, with Halloween next weekend. So, what do you think here? What'd you like?
Surprise! I was surprised. I was surprised, but then again, it makes sense. It makes sense, Of course, you've got the manipulated. You got the manipulators. Once again, they're manipulating each other. I like it. I mean, who can outthink the other? It's chess and checkers. I like it. I mean, this is good. You got a powerhouse. You got powerhouses in there. You've got a female match that could come out of this. You've got mixed tag team that can come out of this. Something for Survivor Series. I mean,
good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So I'm like, good. This is good because Karrion Kross needs somebody who can rival him.
Mm-hmm.
And Bo Dallas can do that. Like Uncle Howdy can do that with Karrion Kross. I mean, both of them are wonderful on the microphone. They can do this. This can work.
That's what I'm saying. You just said something that I feel like you just unlocked for a lot of people. Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy is the perfect dance partner for a guy like Karrion Kross because they both are good in the ring, but they're extraordinary when it comes to the promo and the entertainment and the videos. I'm sure you've seen the Karrion Kross promo videos on social media that he posts like once every week. Like, they're so well done.
Oh, he's
And
good.
then now you have this great, you have the ability to tap into so many different little things here because Howdy and the Miz have history.
Mm-hmm.
So we saw Howdy go right for the Miz.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't think the Final Testament are the main targets, but they're still they're lumped in with the Miz, and it helps with the numbers of having these people face off. The main target for me, I think, is the Miz.
Yep.
But through connection, we're going to start to see the Final Testament and the Wyatt Six kind of have these little mind games and these little segments back and forth. But I loved, this was another part of this, what I loved, Paul Ellering
Yeah.
taking the sister Abigail for the Miz, saving the Miz,
Yeah.
which is like, whoa, that's a big part of this. Because it's like they're trying to, like, it looks like the Miz is going to be with them for a bit.
Yeah. I mean, this is good. This is good stuff. Master booking right here because you're putting the right people in the right part of the story, and that makes this story a lot better. The long-term booking with Bo Dallas and the Miz, and then with the new booking of the Wyatt Six, and then Karrion Kross, AOP, and the Final Testament. Bringing those guys together is perfect. This is good. This is very good. I like it.
I would love for me to see some sort of reference or something from Uncle Howdy towards Karrion Kross about the White Rabbit or something, because this is a deep cut for the people. Karrion Kross, who I first came to note of during Lucha Underground, had this incredible story and faction with Paul London, the White Rabbit. It was fantastic. Go back, watch Lucha Underground. This was top tier work from Kross, Paul London. I would love to hear Howdy make a reference to that. Like, oh, you think you're the White Rabbit or something,
Woo.
but we follow the words of the red or the rabbit, or just something to call back to the whole rabbit with the Bray Wyatt coming back. I'd love to see them really get into the nuances of this. If I were to say, like we said earlier, folks, three big things, maybe four if you count the tag team, the title division thing going on. But for me, out of all of the things that took place on Raw tonight, this was the biggest one for me because the crowd went nuts for the Wyatt Six, which is great. That's a huge tell to where their projection will head. And I think this is a great way to start getting the crowd to react to Kross, because we've seen crowds be wishy-washy with him. This is going to work. I like it.
Oh yeah. This is good. Keep this going. Run it back.
Run it back, baby. ZWC said, I had to think back about that one with Bo Dallas and the Miztourage. Triple H going back to a forgotten era of WWE. Listen, I'll be real. B Team, Miztourage, low key, it was kind of good. Like I listen, it was all right. I didn't mind it. Let's see here. The press said Ellering hit Send the House and Hard Sell on College Football 25 to recruit the Miz to their team. Nah, for real. Paul Ellering and Karrion Kross gave the Miz probably like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari on an NIL deal, something crazy. Blank check. Juan Soto, give him a blank check, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Tell the Yankees re-sign Juan Soto. Go Yanks, baby.
700 mil. Let's do it.
Forget it. I don't even give him $1 billion. 100 years, 100 years, $1 billion. Let Juan Soto come back and play when he's 123 years old. I don't care. 100 years, 100 billion. Sign him, max contract.
Put that
give him a blank fucking check, whatever.
That home run there. That is going to be a play in Yankee history for a long time. That was
Watched it about 10,000 times.
here's the thing right here. When he hit that home run, okay, my room, going out of my room, the bathroom is right beside it. I went to the bathroom. I heard the home run in the bathroom.
Dude,
He killed
you
it.
want to talk? Listen, if I had the camera up for the reactions for the Yankee game, the Prez would have fined me and suspended me because the shirt came off. I ripped my shirt off. I threw that baby up in the air. I was trying to fly away. I was yelling, hooting, hollering, going nuts. Anyway, back to the
Back to the graps. Back to the graps. Oh, I think it went out. Oh, I think Mike went out. Uh-oh. So I think Mike went out, everybody. Oh, is that Michael Davis? Oh, I think it's Michael Davis. Oh, I think Mike's internet went out.
I'm back.
Aha, there you are. I was gonna say
We're here. We made it.
Worried. Hey, I was
worried. All this talk about the Wyatt Six, I think they got me, man. I think they got me.
Whoa,
we lost everybody. Well, welcome back to the Nightcap. We are back here on the air, I think. Listen,
we're not talking baseball again.
No, we're not doing that no more. Wyatt Six attacking the Final Testament. Yeah, I'm all about this. Paul Ellering, that was a fantastic sell job by Paul tonight. Man's got spiked in the mat. Let's go to the comments here while we're trying to get everything back and fixed. Jeff asked, so Mike and Shannon, what if the former world champion versus Dom is someone that returns like a Jake Hager or a Cena? Oh, interesting question, Jeff. Josh also asked, Mike and Shannon, who you think is the former world champion? They kept it a mystery. Well, fellas, I'm going to tell you right here.
Uh-oh.
My prediction is if you caught the segment backstage with the Ring General Gunther, Damian Priest wants a shot at his title that he never lost. You know, he didn't lose it by his own accord. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Damian Priest.
I can see that. There's a way to build Dom up. I think there's a way they're going to try to build Dom. And so I think that would be a good move for them. They got to build Dom up somehow, some way, because you got to make Dom legit. Because Dom is laid dormant during this whole rivalry with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. You have to do something with him, you know, because he'll get lost in the fold and just be in his love triangle, and that ain't gonna do nothing for his career. So what's gonna be if this man would have listened to me months ago and ran?
Should have listened. You should have listened to podcast Smitty, Dom, because you would have been fine. You would have been happy because now you should have ran. It's over. You're cooked, dude.
He's in there. He's in there. It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
ZWC said the Yankees and the Wyatt Six got you. Must be Red Sox fans. They got to be. The Wyatt Six confirmed Red Sox fans here. Sean Lucas, our good brother from Boom Broadcasting, still in a town council meeting. Glad I got the Nightcap. Glad we've got you here tonight on the Nightcap. Make sure you go check out his new episode of It Stinks coming this week, and his last episode of Wrestling of Destiny as well. Make sure you go check out Quick Kits with Podcast Smitty. I know he's got some big things planned for the next couple weeks, so you better stay in the loop. Go subscribe to Boom Broadcasting, or I'm going to send the Wyatt 6 to you.
You don't want
you
that.
hear me? You don't want that. While we're on the subject here of Dirty Dominic and Liv and Raquel and Rhea and everybody, we got Raquel and Liv versus Damage Control, and Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson interfered in this match, so no winners. DQ, everything's all done. That's the only women's segment on the night. So Triple H, I'm watching you. I'm keeping tabs. I'm keeping tabs on everything and what you've been doing the last couple weeks. We'll talk at the end of October about your grade assessment of the women with 2 hours of Raw. We'll get into it. But Shannon, what did you think about this whole segment? Rhea coming down, locking everybody up in the prism lock, and all the chaos.
It was good. I mean, it was good. You know, you got to add some flair to this. Going for the women's tag title. Now they're doing the best thing by opening it up to all three shows. That's the best move by them doing that. But you know, adding the chaos and the added chaos helps. So
it does.
It gets everybody involved. And you know, you've got NXT, and then you've got the Raw, then you've got the SmackDown. So you've got everybody, you've got all three shows like represented. So that was the thing that was done, is all three shows represented just to show that there is like a delegate for every show. And so that was good. You know, I like that, you know, and it was smart by doing that. They're making NXT look legit by doing that as well too, because Raw and SmackDown are already, you know, they already are. They're the main shows. But it's an effort to get NXT to be legit, and it's working.
No, that's a damn good point, Shannon. Positive spin tonight. I like it. Positive spin. All three brands represented with the tag title feud. That's a good thing. We know Lash, Jakara, Damage Control. They're gonna head over to NXT tomorrow and have a match, and I'm sure someone's gonna pop up and cause chaos. You never know what could happen on NXT, especially with everything changing and the brand being completely open for the next generation. That's a good point. What do you think about this whole Rhea Liv thing though?
Get rid of it. Yeah. I mean, I think that's what Raquel is going to do. I think Raquel is going to add a spin to that, because I think Raquel is probably going to turn on Liv. I think she will. You know, there's a reason why she's been added in there. There needs to be somebody who can go after Rhea, or who can establish themselves in the women's division, just in case Liv loses the title, or someone else outside of Rhea Ripley goes for the title, and the perfect person could be Raquel.
Could be. Ooh, good point. Good point.
For a match, to set her and Rhea up for a match. And finally, we can get rid of this, and and guys like Wayne the Model Thomas can be happy.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of fans. They're kind of over the whole Liv and Rhea thing. They're bored of it, or they just don't feel that it's necessary. Look, I'm in the kind of like the let it play out. They've spent this much time on it. Let's see what the true end game is. It obviously has to include Raquel. I think you're right. I think Raquel and Rhea will be the next one. There's your fourth crown jewel match right there. Raquel and Rhea. I wouldn't be shocked. Be shocked.
That'll happen. I mean, they're gonna drag this out, and what really sucks, I think they're gonna drag it out to WrestleMania. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope it stops.
I don't know.
I hope it stops in the Royal Rumble. I hope it stops in January, to be real about it. Like at the most, January.
Yeah, January.
Yeah.
At the least, Survivor Series.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got longevity in this for till WrestleMania, to be honest with you. I mean,
hope not. I would hope not.
It would be a tough sell. Sean said to send the Wyatt 6 to take him out of this meeting. All right, well, go ahead and get him on the ringer here. Io Sky, Kairi Sane, Julia, and Stephanie Vancouver face-to-face backstage promo. Yeah, Logan, I will put my bottom dollar that you're probably right. we'll probably see some sort of interaction tomorrow with Julia, Steph, Io, Kyrie. Maybe not Steph. I don't know what their history is there, but definitely Julia, because I know there's history there with Io and Kyrie for sure. So good call. I guess tune into NXT tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, no NXT Nightcap tomorrow, folks. I'm sorry to let the people down. I'm sorry. I will be back Wednesday with Dynamite for the Dynamite Nightcap. And no Friday night Nightcap this week. So just Monday and Wednesday for me. I got some personal things going on this weekend. But next week you'll get Mustache Mike. So you guys are going to be happy, or we'll see. Next week you get the mustache. You'll see what see what I look like with the stash.
You trying to tell us something, man? You trying to tell us?
Listen, I'm just saying, man. I'm just taking after my role model, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. You know what I mean?
Oh. We're gonna see. It's gonna it's on.
Yeah. We only got two more things to talk about here tonight on the Nightcap. The LWO versus American Made. Shannon, I'm shocked that the LWO won this.
Yeah. I mean, I really thought the Creed brothers were going to do it, because what is the plan for Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee? Now they look good. They look in the ring. They look very, very good. And Rey Mysterio is a seasoned tag team wrestler. He's done a lot of tag team wrestling. Rey can do a lot of things. He can do anything. He's a legend for a reason. And having a young up and comer like Dragon Lee and running and hanging with Dragon Lee is really good. But I really saw the Creed brothers winning this. I thought they were going to put the young guys over. Look, the Motor City Machine Guns are going to do it.
Yeah,
they're gonna be great. And I was cool seeing them on Friday Night SmackDown. It was cool seeing them. It really was. But they didn't bring the Motor City Machine Guns to WWE for them to not get the titles off gate for the tag division. I'm sorry. Spoiler to everybody. That's a true tag team right there. The Motor City Machine Guns are a true tag team. Stand the test of time. Do it.
Yeah, if the Motor City Machine Guns don't win the SmackDown tag titles, then that's a criminal offense by WWE. Absolute criminal offense. I'm cool with Dragon Lee getting this win, but I am also like, American Made just took loss in the Wyatt 6 feud. Chad Gable's lost a couple matches. They haven't won anything since this group's been started. So it's kind of like, I figured, all right, something's got to give tonight. Maybe they'll give them the win and move them on to the next round of the tournament. But LWO, Dragon Lee, I'm happy for him. That's a hell of a tag team.
Very good. Very good.
Well, yeah, poor American Made. I guess they got something else going on for them here.
Yeah, they would have to. I mean, for them to get ousted that quickly, I hope.
They're going to need something. Because then people are going to start turning on them and saying, well, they're losing this and that. I'm sure it's already happening on social media, but they're going to definitely have to course correct hard on the American Made group, because they haven't done them any favors.
No, they have not at all. They put it together, and now it's like, here it is. So
that's it. Literally. Here it is. And ladies and gentlemen, here it is. We're here at the main event of Monday Night Raw. We will spend the remaining portion of the show discussing the main event here, with main event Jey Uso defending his Intercontinental Championship against that badass Braun Breaker. And ladies and gentlemen, the fake ass tribal chief bought a ticket. Now this man, mad dumb, Shannon. He's the supposed tribal chief. And if you remember, with Roman Reigns as the tribal chief, Roman Reigns didn't have to buy a ticket to go sit ringside on a Monday Night Raw. The real tribal chief could show up on a Monday Night Raw, no problem, and air out his grievances in the middle of that ring. But this tribal chief, he's got to buy a ticket, and he had to buy a ticket for Jacob and the Tongans. So my man He didn't. What's going on? Fake ass tribal chief, bro. Fake ass tribal chief.
And sometimes you got to pay your dues. I mean, Roman was face of the company, still is one of the best to do it. And so, Solo Sikoa, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. Oh, he can say it all day long. I mean, that's good that he tells himself he's the tribal chief. That's good. He probably sits in the mirror and says it to himself. He probably does. We don't call him that, so therefore we can't say that he is. And just because he calls himself that doesn't mean that he is. You gotta show it, and you ain't showed it.
He ain't showed it. No, well, he showed us tonight that we're probably gonna get a match here in the near future. We got a little teaser tonight.
Yes.
A little Braun Breaker, Jacob
Woo!
Fatu stare down. Talk about big meaty men with
Yeah.
big chests and
Yes.
big muscles bumping meat one day. Whew.
Yes. I mean, it's gotta happen. I mean, it's so odd, with Jacob, man. It's like everybody wants to have a moment or a picture with Jacob. It's so odd. Isn't it odd? You're like the new kid. He's the new kid and everything. People want to just take pictures with this dude and hang with this guy. You're just like, whoa, because you hear so much about him, and then everybody's just like has that look, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be him. It's gonna wrestle him. No, it's gonna be him. No, it's gonna be him. And they're like, y'all, really? This guy been here like maybe a hot 4 months.
He's been here for half a cup of coffee.
Now I like it. Now I really do, because pretty much Triple H is showing, hey, look, this guy right here, you'll see him again. So we're gonna tease y'all a little bit. We're gonna tease y'all. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tease you. We're gonna let him have a little square off with Roman Reigns. Have a square off with Braun Breaker. And even better, a square off with Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
The champion. So this could be you. This is pretty much what they're saying. This could be you over WrestleMania, over at SummerSlam, the Royal Rumble. Hey, what you think? So it's like that recruit, that kid, they put him on campus. They're saying this could be you, man. You want to start? You know what, man? You want to start? You want to come here? You want to play with us? This could be you. See all that? See all that? That could be you. That's what they're doing. And I like it. I'm here for it. This is good.
Oh my God. This is the college campus ads. This could be you. This could be you.
Yeah. That's what they're doing. I mean, they're putting him with all of these guys right here that have done something in wrestling. And they're putting Jacob next to this guy, like, you know what? You could be here.
Yeah.
How would you like it? Does it sound good? Does it look good? Because we want it. Come with us. So
exactly
what they're doing. It's working.
So we talk about Jacob Fatu getting the old college campus tour, showing, hey, this could be you, this could be us, this could be for you. This is a taste of what could come in the near future, in the next 5 years, 10 years, right? But it is clear and evident now with Jay losing this Intercontinental Championship. As soon as he's out, they pull him back in, and he's back in the Bloodline story now officially.
Oh yeah.
So we've asked for weeks. We saw Jimmy Uso last week. We saw Jay on SmackDown. Here we go. We're back.
Yeah. I mean, and Brandon said it. Brandon called this. Brandon called this months ago, because, he's not lying. Every belt has a story. And there you have it. That he got the belt. He's main event. And you see what I did? You see what I did when I got out? I became Intercontinental Champion. So he's making that known. Hey, look, this is me. I did this. Now, the Bloodline came. We trying to help you. We ain't trying to help you. This is part of the plan. Da da da. And then he loses the title. And then now he's got to think, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Do I go back now that I lost the title? Do I go Do I not go yeet or no yeet? I
To
mean,
yeet or not to yeet,
yeah,
tis the question.
I mean
Tis the question.
they're cooking with this, man. They are really cooking with this, man. And this you know what? The more I think about it, man, maybe this wasn't a filler episode. Maybe
Maybe.
maybe it wasn't. There was some elements in there. Now, mind you, not all of it. Now
No,
it had elements, but this
this.
did. This did with the title change and all that. Now Braun has got the title. So that means someone's probably going to be in there that's going to go for the title. Braun, I, I didn't think that Braun would be like a Razor Ramon champion where he holds the title like 4 times.
I thought so. I 100% thought it.
Yeah, this is going to be a your next. This is
Yeah.
once this the Intercontinental title is back to saying you're next, and it's only a matter of time before he gets a crack at Gunther because Gunther's going to have that title for a little bit. I don't see Gunther losing. They didn't give Gunther this big old long Intercontinental Championship reign for him to get the world title and lose it in 30 days or lose it in 60 days. He gonna hold that title for probably about 1 year as well too, like he did the Intercontinental Championship. And so what if he does? Because he's a good heel champion. And that means that a Braun Breaker face turn probably could happen.
That's true. Well, I mean, they've got great history. The two of those
Yeah.
in NXT, two of them in NXT 2.0 and the transitional period, with the UK title and everything. I don't. I'll agree to disagree. I could see Gunther holding the title for a long time, but I could also see him dropping it prematurely in the late winter. I could see them doing something where he loses. I don't know who it could be against. Maybe they flop it around a little bit. Maybe by the end of 2024, Gunther's a 2-time world heavyweight champion or something. They just to give him those title, the numbers, just like what they did with Braun. I knew Braun was going to get this title back. We knew Jey Uso was going to get sucked right back into the bloodline story.
Oh, yeah.
It was all a matter of time, when, and how. Now we know the when and we know the how. Now we just got to see the what and the why.
Yeah.
And if how long Jey will take to go back to Roman and his brother Jimmy. Think about that. Jimmy cost this guy 3 different singles title opportunities, right? His cousin beat the living hell out of him for 4 years. Hell in a Cell match, just absolutely manipulated this poor guy. Guy's got Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Had to call Cody Rhodes up and say, "Hey, Cody, I need a favor. I need a favor. You called me on the day of my daughter's wedding asking him for a favor. Needed a favor." You know what I'm saying? Gets him over to Raw. Gets him intermixed with everybody. Gets all the bad blood dropped. Gets the IC title. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, you're back in the bloodline. You're back in the mix now. So shout out to Jey. Happy for him that he got the title. A little sad that we're back with Braun Breaker as the new champ. But for the sake of story continuity,
it's
all right.
It
worked out. It worked out.
Yes. I mean, it's gotta. It was only a matter of time, and you were absolutely correct. It was only a matter of time that it happened. The Intercontinental Championship served its course with Jey Uso. It got relevancy as a singles guy. The popularity, I mean, it worked good for him. So good.
That's it. Any last closing remarks here on tonight's episode of Raw?
The great showing of the statistics yet again, lining up the statistics just like they would for Monday Night Football, just like they would for sports. They're making it a sport. They're adding the sport element to it. They're doing it. I like it.
Okay. All right. We're getting statistics back, ladies and gentlemen. Shannon, You are the host of Quick Hits, which I know you've got some new episodes coming out this week. So tell the people what you got cooking down the pipeline here for Boom Broadcasting.
All right, 9 o'clock in the morning. Make sure that you are on the Boom Broadcasting YouTube channel at 9. Another Tuesday episode of Quick Hits is going to be dropping. Yes, I changed my days for those who did not know. No longer on Wednesday, Tuesday, and Friday now. You know, since it's sports Christmas and there's a lot of sports all over the place, and I'm a fan of sport. I'm going to cover as much as I can. Tomorrow's episode is going to be your recap of the WNBA Finals, the headlines, your power rankings in the NHL. It's so damn early, but yet and still we're going to cover it because we can, and it's fun. And I want to see how long I'm going to be later on, mid and in season. And also, we will have the baseball. We'll have the baseball as the World Series picture has been painted. And it is a solo podcast. Yes, it is. But I will have my first guest on Quick Hits tomorrow. I have my first guest talking about the World Series picture. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Then Friday comes. Friday is for football. So there will be football on the Friday Quick Hits, the recap, the roundup of the WNBA season, and the World Series preview on Friday's Quick Hits. So remember, tune in Tuesday, Friday at 9 o'clock for Quick Hits. Remember, guys, professional wrestling is the ultimate gentleman sport. I'm Shannon Smith, and this is Quick Hits.
Much love to Shannon for joining me here tonight, Monday night for the Nightcap here on Boom Broadcasting. Make sure you go subscribe to Boom Broadcasting on YouTube. Follow him at Boom Broadcast on social media. Go follow Shannon at podcast_Smitty, SMITTY. And make sure you tune in because, as you see by the hat, go Yankees, baby. The New York Yankees are in a World Series for the first time since 2009. So I'm acting a fool. I'm excited for it. We got to go against the Dodgers. It's going to be a good one. I can't wait to hear Shannon and his guests break it down on Quick Hits this week. I'm excited. Let's say Yanks in 6 here on the Nightcap. I'll give LA a couple games. Why not?
More thing, another spoiler alert. Someone here, and I'm not going to say who, is going to be on an episode Friday of Quick Hits. So I'm just saying, I'll have 2 guests on Quick Hits for Friday talking about this World Series matchup here. So keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I will be back Wednesday for AEW Dynamite and the Nightcap. And as long as schedule permits, potentially I'll be Sunday night after Halloween Havoc. Maybe. There's a big maybe. We're going to put an asterisk, a question mark next to it for right now. As long as your boy is back in the MOWM studio, we should have a Nightcap for Halloween Havoc. Shannon, thank you for coming on the Nightcap here tonight. All of you, thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. Thanks for hanging with us, even with the technical difficulties of the Wyatt 6 coming to get me. We found out they're Red Sox fans, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Thanks for watching the Nightcap. We're out of here. Bye, guys.